Let us now delve into James Mill's classification of Indian history. As we mentioned, he periodized Indian history into three categories, which were the Hindu period, the Muslim period, and the British period. But what did these three periods cover? As in, which time periods did each of these periods take into account? Let us now focus on that. Firstly, we begin with the Hindu time period. Now, as you can see here, the Hindu time period entailed the time period from the development of Indus Valley civilization up to the arrival of the Muslim invaders in India. So this is the time frame that was covered under the Hindu time period. Let us now find out in detail about the other two time periods as well. Now we move on to the Muslim period. The Muslim period entailed the establishment of the Delhi Sultanate to the decline of the Mughal Empire. So this period from the Delhi Sultanate to the Mughal Empire was categorized as the Muslim period of Indian history by James Mill. And last but not the least, we come to British period. Now this category encapsulated the time period from the arrival of the British in India to their eventual rise as the rulers of the subcontinent. But as students of history, it is now imperative on our part to find out, to try to understand why James Mill classified Indian history into these three categories. What was the basis of this classification? Let us now find that out. Now, Mill had provided a justification for his periodization of Indian history. Now, what did he mention as justification on his part? He believed that non-white indigenous Asian societies were at a lower level of civilization. Now for this, you will have to understand the racial politics behind this. The Europeans believed that they were at a higher level of civilization. They were more civilized, more enlightened than the Asians, or even for that matter, the Africans. Now, when James Mill categorized the Indian history into these three periods, he felt that during the time of the Hindu rulers or the Muslim rulers, India was in a state of darkness, because that was a period of backwardness. There was illiteracy, and the despotic Hindu and Muslim rulers ruled the state. They were tyrannical, and the people were struggling with poverty. There was no good thing. What we can understand from this is that he was trying to portray that during the rule of the Indians, India was in a state of darkness. And it is only with the coming of the Britishers in India that this land of darkness now got light. This land of darkness now got hope. This is how James Mill tried to justify his categorization and his periodization of Indian history. So Britishers were seen as a messiah or a savior-like figure. They came to provide enlightenment, provide literacy, to provide hopes and freedom to the masses. Now what we need to analyze and understand in this regard is the concept of the white man's burden. Now the white man's burden is an idea or a concept that was established by the Britishers. What does this mean? This means that the Britishers tried to justify their rule that was meant to civilize and enlighten the Indians or non-white indigenous people. Now through the 16th, 17th and even 18th centuries, the Britishers were colonizing different parts of the world. Now in order to establish their own rule over different regions where they were alien, they had to justify their rule. They had to provide excuses as to why they were coming to rule those regions. As we said, as Europeans, the Britishers believed that they were a higher and a better race. they believed that they were at a higher level of civilization. They were more educated, more liberated, more literate than the Asians and the Africans. And it was their task, their responsibility, or their burden, as they put it, to civilize the savage, illiterate, and uncouth masses. So this was the idea that was forwarded by the Britishers when they went on to controlling different regions of the world. And this white man's burden is also at the foundation of James Mill's periodization of Indian history. Because as a white man, James Mill believed that only the Britishers could liberate and enlighten the Indian masses. So what we see here is James Mill's classification of Indian history into Hindu, Muslim and British periods.